You're correct. Yeah. So he already tried to make me sign a sex for rent sort of tenants agreement, just telling me if I sign it, I would, if I accept his terms and conditions, sleeping with him essentially, I would pay half of the rent that I supposed to be paying for. I said no, and then he already tried to attack me a couple of times, and then he also being lying to the police, saying that I stole his goods. And then he yesterday called the police many times, saying that I was trying to physically attack him, but in fact I was in the room doing nothing to anyone whatsoever. And now he's just brought in the room. Literally, if I didn't stop him, if I didn't put my foot and my hand in between, me and the door to stop him from getting in, he would have got in, possibly attacked me essentially. And I already called the police many, many times. And, all of those things, especially the sex for rent, is a criminal offense. And the issue is that initially the police wants to arrest him. And then, I just gave him the benefit of doubt. And I thought, I reported, let's sleep on I just don't want to take charge at that point. A few weeks ago I was there at the police station. And so, but now everything is different. I want to press charges against him. I want to take the case to the police because it's just crossing the line. And since I was at the police station to report the crime, he has not stopped. He's every single day there has been a violent attack, has been shouting and harassing me, which is all of which is unsocial behavior. And also they have been consuming drugs constantly and not sleeping. So they've very active in the middle of the night. So for instance, their prime time is like now 7 p.m, 8 p.m in the evening until 5 a.m in the morning. And they've been doing that every single night on average, every single night, 4 days. So they do that for 7 days straight without eating properly, without sleeping properly, without drinking any liquids. It's just drugs, party. And bear in mind that I got in here, I already realized the situation, and I decided not to have an association or even communicate with them because, they are not part of my life. I don't have that lifestyle. And bear in mind, I don't mind if people party, if they do things responsibly, if they're having fun, doing stuff recreationally. I'm no one to judge, but this is not the point. They are not partying for fun. It's an addiction. So they are crystal meth addicts. So essentially, they need to take every single day in, day out, night in, night out. It's constantly taking drugs and not sleeping, and then having some sort of crazy mental attacks when they are not taking the drugs. And then when they are taking too much stuff, they're going crazy, literally. Like, if you have seen one of those videos online that they look like zombie, crazy stuff. These are those guys completely mad, screaming, shouting, like panicking in a way, but it's not really panic attacks, more the drug related stuff. And this is the life. This is their life. Drugging, taking drugs and locked in the room the whole time. Literally, they don't do anything outside. And when they go, they drive and whatever, don't really spend much time outside. And yeah, drugs. This is their lifestyle. This is pretty much their food as well. This is what they eat. This is what they drink. And it's just, yeah, junkies, essentially. This is what it is.